Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Right over the middle, knee high. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Cain on his way to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in, Bryce Harper. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball one. Now a throw over to first. And again a throw. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's a look over to first. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So stepping in, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner breaks for third. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers is there for it. 2 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in, Justin Bohr. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So here's Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, number 23.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Popped up. Calling for it. Moustakas. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Williams makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Will Myers. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Nick Williams.
Leading off
comes
for the
into play
Phillies.
with a batting average in the
Left
respectable
fielder,
270s.
Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting
Now at
8.
the plate, Wellington
Patrick.
Castillo. Not the
Wellington.
shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a move over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Williams is on his way home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Zach Eflin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a bunt attempt here, and this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful
The
sacrifice.
second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder,
Stepping in
number
and ready for
28.
another shot, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There goes Altuve. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Boy, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now. Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe could.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Justin Bour. He drew a base on. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. The
Leading off
season
for
batting
Cleveland,
average comes in
catcher,
down in the 240s.
Omar Narvaez.
This is in the air to left field. Williams is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Coming to the plate
Batting
now,
ninth,
John Gray.
the pitcher,
He'll
number
get to take
55.
his first cuts here.
John Gray.
Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That ball is foul.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for
Leading
1
off
for him
Philly.
here in this one.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
So he ran the fastball
Now
by him for
batting,
the punch out.
left
Jose
fielder,
Iglesias is dealt with for the
Williams.
first out in the bottom of the inning. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wellington Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The throw will go to third. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
The pitcher, number
At the plate,
56.
Zach Eflin. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder number 7, Lorenzo.
And the first
Cain.
pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
The batter,
Javier
number
Baez
10.
comes
Second
into this
baseman,
at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Javier
ball game.
Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first
Now
out.
batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another chance?
Now
Michael
batting,
Brantley.
left
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus
Michael
far.
Brantley.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but they get something going. It's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Williams makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Up next,
here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Dan Otero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. On the ground up the middle, and on one pitch he's retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Singled home a run in his last time up. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And they'll slap the tag on. Stepping up now, Will Myers. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and the runner back. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the belt, the pitch. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now batting.
In now, Dan Otero. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Williams waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. The 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
Leading off for the Phillies, 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here it is on 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Number 23.
Dominguez takes the mound to try.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Into the box now. Dominguez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. A hit. In 2 official trips to the plate to this point. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes, 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Left field and deep. Brantley going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Altuve has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Castillo. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Now in the box, Neil Ramirez. Tony Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Tony Kemp.
And that's in there for strike 1. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Andrew Miller will come out and take the
number 24.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Justin Bohr. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. C.J. Cron will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number
Standing
2,
in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's been hit by a pitch and walk in the game thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Ready with the 1-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Evan Got it.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Line to the right side. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He steps in off of Kevin Smith. Will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Pat Neshek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Andrew Miller. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit. And Eric Gonzalez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through, and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and